Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Evermore. Well, last time we managed to destroy the evil robot queen, or the evil twin of the queen, or whatever. And then she tried to use her physical features to defeat us and fell to her doom. But anyways, we're here, and now we have access to the game's airship. Hooray! But in order to continue with our adventure and actually get up to Evermore, we have to actually go get a couple of things. So we take our way up here. Now, like I said, we have access to the world map. Now, the world map can be kind of confusing here because it's, so you got this here, and you can go left and right. You push L and R, and you can kind of see where you are, but it doesn't actually allow you to see where the world map is. Now, fortunately, I know where to go, and I'm just getting myself all squared away here, but yeah, so you can kind of go around and you can see, like, there's a bunch of different places you can go. Now, unfortunately, you can only land where there is a, where there's like a little yellow thing. So we want to start by heading over. I want to head back to Prehistoria. So if I go over this way to the right, that gets me back over here. Now you can see there's a volcano. Yeah, there's the bug muck where we were earlier, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, I wonder if I go further to the right, I get over to the desert. Yeah, and I actually want to go back to the desert and head to the south because, yeah, I want to start by landing over here for just a moment. So you push the B button, you descend. And where there's that little yellow pixelated thing. Yeah, so remember these whole areas before that had these little fire pits? Well, now every single one of them is lit up, and we can do what we need to do, which is great. And I want to come back here because I need to, oh, great. Yeah, I need to get some jewels. Okay, so we're just gonna let Sherlock have a little nap. Now I need to come up this way first. Oh, speaking of which, my actual Sherlock wants to go outside. But what I need to do is I need to change money. Oh, we exchange, oops. We're gonna change money, we wanna change gold coins, yeah. There you go. So now you can get some currency back. Okay, yeah, my doggy wants to go outside. Hang on just a minute here. Yeah, I hear you, Sherlock. Hang on. All right, there you go. So see, Sherlock wanted to be part of the LP too. All right, and he was taking a nap, and we pick him up. Now, I wanted to come back here because go through here. And now that I'm back here, I can finally pick up and stock up on ingredients that I need for Crush, which is great. And now, at this point in the game, money is not really an issue. So now we can just go all out, purchase the things that we need. I have mud peppers, that's good. Yeah, so if you want to purchase any kind of ingredients, like I said, you're good now. You also are going to want to make sure that you have the levitate spell handy. So let's make sure that we get that. What can I get rid of? Crush, I'll keep that. Defend, drain. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use drain. Levitate back. Speed will get super healed. Yep. Okay, now how many times can I use Crush? 93. Perfect. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, in this game, this isn't like other RPGs where there's a... Oh, we smelled something. This isn't like other RPGs where you can do kind of a world tour and go get other items and all the things. That's not it. Unfortunately, you have to only go back to where the things you need to go. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. All right. Now, the next place that we want to go is we want to head to Prehistoria. All right. All right, let me get to my map here. Because I will say, this isn't like some of the other games where it's easy to figure out where you are. But it is kind of cool to see, like, where. So the bug muck's actually not too far from Prehistoria, which is nice. So I believe if we land here, this is where we're going to want to land. Also, you'll notice when you land, Sherlock goes back to the form that he was in when you saw him before. Also, if you want, This is actually a great place to continue to power. If you want to power up your weapons, you can. Because this is actually the best place in the game to power up your weapons. I don't believe I have the maximum spear yet. I don't think. I think there's still one more spear I can get. And once I get that, though, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to power it up to max. But let's start by talking to Fire Eyes. Yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, very cool. Oh, I see. There you go. Of course. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Except for the butler. The butler did it! Oh, I wonder if he went rogue. I mean, we are in the age of AI. So at this point, maybe this is AI before AI was cool. Who knows? Okay, what's Sherlock smelling? Okay, good. All right. I believe if we go... Let's see. I think it's here. Yep. Oh, I guess I must be maxed out. Yeah, I'm maxed out. So anyways, if you talk to her, she gives you some free honey if you need it. But it turns out I'm maxed out, so that's good. Okay, now the next thing that I need to do is I need to go say and pay Strongheart a visit, because there's actually a new formula we can get. So let's go do that. Alright, so back this way so we can quickly find Strongheart. Through here. Fortunately, this spear can quickly take down these things. Yeah, and also I'm so overpowered that I can just attack and defeat all the things. So there he is. What's up, Strongheart? Glad to see you. Thank you. The volcano. That seems like so long ago. Oh, I see. And this is the miracle cure. 2 parts root and 1 part vinegar. So it can dispel some status and recover HP, which is kind of cool. Isn't really great because it requires vinegar, and I'm going to keep going with just cure and regular heal, but it's there if you need it. Yeah, again, this is a... Oops. Oh, you can buy vinegar. Oh, and it's probably cheap. I may get some. We'll see. Yeah, so if you want to get some, you can. Now, one other thing. If you switch to the dog and talk to him, we get the Spots collar, which is the best collar in the game for Sherlock. So let's get that equipped right away. Woohoo! Yeah, look at that increase in defense. All right, push the select button, get that back, and now we're good to go. All right, very good. Let's start heading back. Okay, so now we made it back here. And now what we need to do is we actually need to head back to the place where we fought the first thing. We need to return to the Bug Muck, which is where they suggested that they do. So, now, if you want to sit here and power up your weapon, you absolutely can. There is one more level of weapon we can get, so I'm not going to do that right now. But if you wanted to sit here and power up your weapon to level 3, this is an easy place to do that because you can pretty much one-shot the enemies now. And it's easy to do so. So, alright. So again, you might remember this from before. We just want to head back this way and start making our way to the Bug Muck, which should be pretty easy. And I'm just bypassing a lot of things. Yeah, you remember this area. But now, fortunately, we can whoop all kinds of ass, so this is good. Yeah, you just want to start making your way back down. I think that was it. I gotta try to remember where to go. Because it has been a while since I've been through this area. I think it's down this way if I remember correctly. Through here. Yeah, this area can be kind of confusing if you're not careful. Hey, I got it on the first try. Awesome. Now, hopefully this path is still the same and I don't have to go through all that crap again because that was annoying. Oh, damn. Looks like I may have to go through all this again. Yep, looks like it is. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way through this because this was kind of annoying. I'll do this off screen and I'll meet you up top. Okay, finally made it up top, so let's keep on going. And we gotta try to remember how to get past this part. This was just making sure we go down and then through. And I'm just speeding past this part because I don't care. All right, now down this way. And up through here. And very good. Uh-oh. And? Whoa! Whoa! This thing is back! And that's time for a boss battle! Against? Let's go to work. And now it's time for a boss battle against Cleopatra. So I think it's supposed to be Cleopatra, but it's Cleopatra's. Whatever. Okay, let's go. Now, best thing to do against this thing, honestly, is just go all out. This thing can do a ton of damage if you're not careful. Cast some alchemy on you, which you. Ooh! Ooh, that was a problem. Okay, let's definitely get some healing going. Yeah, this thing can hit pretty hard, so let's definitely get the fin going. And let's get speed going. All right, let's go. Yeah, so you just want to go all out on this thing. Use crush, you can use claws if you want. And I can't, yeah, every time it hits you, you really do want to heal. Yeah, so you want to have a good amount of alchemy here. There we go. Yeah, and then just go all out and try to take this thing down. If you want to use the claws, you can. If you want to defeat the claws, you can for some additional experience. Try to get into a corner here. So that way I don't have to go down as far. If you just go with the claws have 2,500 HP. And then just basically go all out. If you want, you could power up your weapon to level 3 and destroy him there. Okay, speed's worn off. Just reapply. Yeah, then just start going all out. If you want to go out, again, it's got... I'll show you this. By the way, yeah, Crush is doing a ton of damage, which is great. The claws have... There we go. The claws have 2,500 HP. There we go. Okay, so that's worn off, so let's definitely heal first. Yeah, this is a good time to take out the claws, because you can get some additional experience. Yeah, you see you got a level for defeating those claws, so that's good, because they give a good amount of experience. Okay, let's get re-establish defend. Yeah, and I'll just start going all out. Cleopatra, or Coleoptera, yeah, look how much damage I'm doing. This is crazy. Yeah, I think he's like weak to alchemy, I think, or something like that. Oh. Okay, let's reestablish. Oops. No, I meant to get it on Sherlock too. Yes, Sherlock, you may have some healing. Yeah, this is a good amount. This is a good amount of healing at this point. Okay, let's reestablish speed, and then just keep using Crush. Yeah, Crush is definitely... Ow! Stop it. Yeah, at this point in the game, you know, it just Crush is your friend. I don't even know why I bothered powering up Lance, because it's like, well, you needed to power up Lance because that's when you had ingredients for it. But now that I have the Windwalker, I actually don't even need Lance, really. I can just use Crush. There you go. No problems there. Thrax's kid thought he could stop me. Ha 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 ha, you suck. Bitch. I'm assuming he's a girl, so... Bitch. And no problems there. Got him. Woohoo! Alright, and if you go up here... We get a wheel! Yay? Okay, very good. And now we're back out here. Yeah, now we can just start making our way back like we did before. Yeah, notice how quickly I can take out the enemies, which is terrific. If you want to power up your lance or your weapons, this is a good spot to do it. Probably the best place in the game. Well, that area that we powered up weapons before is the best place in the game to power up your weapons. And like I said, I'm not going to do that with this one because there is one more version of the lance that I want to do. And then, believe me, I'm going to come back and power it up. Ow! Stop it. Actually, let me see if... Because this is still a really good place to purchase ingredients, is right over here. And I have some talons now, so I can do that. Yeah, so it's pretty. Yeah, so I have a good amount of ingredients, and like I said, money is not even really an issue right now. So let's load up. Again, I don't even know if I'm going to need these, but probably not. But actually, some water would be good to purchase. Like I said, I have so much money. Sure, we'll save up. Very good. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly show you how to head back, and then we'll continue on with our adventure. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to head back. Yeah, so even with 3 quick swipes, I can take him down pretty quick. We head through here, and then just like that, we are back here where you can power up your weapons if you want. So very good. Okay, fantastic. And I believe if I head up this way, I can head back to where the Windwalker is. So let's quickly do that and go up this way, and I believe this is where the Windwalker was. And it is. Great! Alright, now the next thing that we want to do is we want to head up to Nobilia. So I'm going to head up to Nobilia, and then I'm going to check my time. When I eventually LP Secret of Mana, which believe me is coming, this has a very similar system for, am I flying on a furnace? Has a very similar system for traversing the world map. Alright, very good. Let's check things out. Okay. And now we're back here. And, ooh. That's really funny. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Wonderful. Now we're going to start by heading up to the palace grounds. Uh-huh. Well, I just walked right past you there. So, okay, now I believe if it's here, get a water. And I believe Sherlock can find some things. More water, and I believe, is it here? And there's a call bead right there. I don't think you can... Do I keep getting them over and over? Wow, yeah. I can keep pushing the B button. I don't know, for whatever reason. And I can max out on call beads. I don't know if this is a glitch or whatever, but I'm going to go ahead and just keep pushing the B button. And I'm going to max out until I have 99 call beads, because why not? There we go. 99 call beads. Sweet. That's great. And now through here. Now, if I go to the right... Let's see, where is it? Oh, wait, now I want to go... We're here. Aha! Yeah, so you can walk here. You can do this if you're very careful. And if you do that, I believe you can find some money around here. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. Yeah, you can get 2,500 gold coins somehow in Antigua, which is not really the currency here, but fine, whatever. Well, let's go into the palace and see what's going on. Hey, there he is. By gum! What's up, Horace? Uh-oh. What? But he was such a nice guy. What happened? Oh, boy. Okay. And we have the barrier spell, which actually could be kind of helpful. And I'm going to go ahead, now that I can do this, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Lance, because I don't need it. And barrier can actually be kind of helpful. We'll be careful. Great. How often can I use that? No, I'm going to have to get some bone. I'll probably have to get that on the other side of the river. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay, great. Well, I'm not sure what he's smelling, but it's fine. So, okay. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to head back, and you've seen how I can do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the other side. I'm going to purchase some bone from Blimp. And then I'm going to figure out what to do after that. Oh, wait, I think I have to land there anyway. You also want to make sure that you pick up some mud peppers here. At least have one mud pepper and the levitate spell for what you're going to need to do next. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get some bone. By the way, if you push left and up and down, left and right, that's kind of how you move the area there. Land. Okay, so I'm going to pick this up, and then I'm going to check my time after I get this bone here from Blimp. I think I'm getting close to out of time. I might make this a bit longer episode today because I kind of want to wrap up this event today too. So you might get a longer episode today. I hope that's okay. But yeah, let's definitely get some... Can I get some bone? Yeah, let's go ahead and stock. Again, money's not an issue at this point in the game. And well, some limestone while I can. Mud pepper. Let's do some oil. Not that I need it. Okay, great. Sure. We'll save real quick. Okay, let me check my time real quick. Okay. Like I said, I might have a bit of a longer episode today, but that's okay. I'm just going to bypass most of this stuff and avoid fighting enemies and just kind of quickly get to do what I need to do today, because at this point in the game, there's nothing I can really do. Okay, and I believe I need to... let me go check, but I think I have to... Yeah, unfortunately, the boat has... reset, which is unfortunate. So I'm just gonna speed up here, get over here, turbo mode. And again, I know I'm turbo moding past this, but I don't really care. Now, okay, great. Okay, and now we need to head to the Great Pyramid, which I believe is up to the north. So let's do that. Oops. And actually, I made a mistake. I actually need to head to the south. I've got the Great Colosseum and the Great Pyramid all mixed up. My bad. We want to head down this way. And through here. And now down this way. And there we go. Very good. Now, we actually want to head underneath the Great Pyramid. And this way. Up through here. And whoa! Oglins are here. And these aren't the friendly Oglins, trust me. These things want to kick your ass. So, fortunately, I can do that first. Nice. And once you've defeated all of them, the teleporter opens up. We can head this way. Now we're back here. Oh, Tiny must be around. Hey, it is one of his rocks. It is, in fact, one of his rocks. Okay. All right, so what we actually need to do, this is why you need to have the levitate spell. So the first thing that we want to do, let's go ahead and use it. We'll get that over there. That should open up for me. I stand there. Sherlock stands here, maybe. And boom, that opens up. So now let's head this way, and I'm just kind of speeding past this. What the? Hey, there he is. It's Tiny. What? What? Come on, man. Let's relax. All right, now it's time for a boss battle against Tiny. Now, I don't know the rhyme or reason to this, but basically what you need to do is you just need to start jumping on teleporters, and eventually it's just going to randomly start taking you places. So eventually what's going to happen is you're just going to, and again, I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to this. You just kind of randomly just start jumping on teleporters until you finally reach Tiny. It's kind of random and kind of weird, but it is. Also, because like, you know, you can use Crush, and I'll show you. Like, I can't actually use Crush on Tiny. So yeah, so like if you go into different teleporters, it just teleports you to a random location. So, essentially what you have to do is just keep using the teleporters, and eventually you'll get to Tiny up on the top one. So just kind of pick, and randomly you'll hopefully get up there. So, yeah, again. So I'm just going to keep doing this. Again, these Oglins do not present much of a problem. And you can destroy as many of them as you want, and it's not going to matter. And there it is. Finally got it. Oh, you started it, man. All right, very good. And just like that, we got the diamond eyes. You're fine, buddy. And we go here. That takes us back here. We now jump on the teleporter. It's here. If you wanted to do a little bit of grinding, you could. Just go in and out and defeat these Oglins over and over again. You could. But there you go. So now what I need to do is I need to head back to Tinkerbox. So let me get back to the airship, and I'll show you how to get there. Okay, and we've made it back to the airship. But there's in fact one more piece that we need to get. Where is that piece? And what will happen when we give all the items to Tinker? You'll have to wait till next time to find out. So then, this is BCSBuster signing off. Don't forget to like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at BCSBusterLP. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/BCSBuster. Check out all the ways you can support the channel in the video description below. Not only do using those promo codes help save you money, but they help me grow the channel as well. And until the next time we meet, take care, y'all.